So this is the Scratchbuilt P-51 Mustang I built. It took about a week and a half, which might not be that long, but it's the most time I've spent building a plane before. And this was the first polar style plane that I've built too. It flies pretty good. It just flies like it's really tail heavy, even though it's really nose heavy. The first problem was I had the motor shaft angled up slightly, so I detached it and reattached it, pointing down a little bit, and that helped, but it still flies really weird with the pitch. So I'm just gonna make it more nose heavy than it already is. I'm not really sure if that's a good idea, but that's the only other thing I can think of besides removing the wing, which is Gorilla glued in, and moving the wing back, and that's too much work for, I don't know, it flies good enough without having to do that. So I spent the most time making the landing gear, actually. It's really sturdy. It's made out of popsicle sticks and 1/8" plywood, and I know you're usually supposed to make landing gear that collapses, but usually when you do that it ends up just breaking eventually from like metal fatigue or whatever. So I made mine the opposite. That would probably be the last thing to break on the plane, but it's mounted against, inside the wing there's two balsa wood rectangular like rods, and then a dowel rod. So the wing has a lot of strength to it, but the landing gear is mounted on plates that attach to that, so it pushes against the wood, not the foam. So it's really sturdy, and it won't be breaking the wing anytime soon. If I hit the ground hard enough for it to break the wing, the whole plane's just going to be destroyed anyways. But the power system is just the same Hextronic 700 kV motor that I used on the Whale Shark plane. 3-cell, 2200 LiPo, 4 channels. It's kind of got a bunch of random servos because I'm out of servos now. So I just threw whatever servos I could in there. It has really bad aileron problems. That's the other thing. I think it's just because the wing is too thick. At the thickest part it's about 1 inch, which I think for the wing cord, which I'm not even sure what it is, because it's a unique wing on the P-51. It's not completely uniform, but it's not super long, or the cord isn't super long at the tip at least. So I think I'm just getting dirty air going over the airfoil, and the ailerons just don't really have much control. But overall, I guess I'm happy with it. I didn't really build it with any specific like camera or FPV or whatever in mind. I just wanted a plane that had landing gear and a polar prop. But thanks for watching, and subscribe.